Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Kim and Mikey did a wonderful job. The information I gave them about 1975, they loved it. That's the reason why they made their video. So my thoughts on that was, you had two different videos. One guy didn't believe that Armageddon was going to start because what the Bible prophecy, and you got a guy and his family sold their home to be pioneers for a date the watchtower gave Jehovah's Witnesses to look forward to, that something was supposed to happen. Was that supposed to be the year that all Jehovah's Witnesses were supposed to sell their homes in 1975 to start their life as a pioneer and have no home, nothing to come back to after they get done knocking on the doors that day? Leave your comment on that one. I'd like to hear it. This one here kind of blown me away. Bible prophecy. It has to do with the Jehovah's Witnesses and Hitler. So let's get into this and hear the nonsense. Now, I'm about ready to give away, but I'm not going to. So let's get into this and we'll take it from there.
How do we know that Jehovah's day will come soon? Well, to answer that, there's no shortcut. We have to talk about prophecy. Now we might think, what does Bible prophecy have to do with the problems I'm facing? Bible prophecy has no relevance to dealing with problems like unemployment, peer pressure, opposition, persecution, the things we've talked about on this convention program. But nothing could be further from the truth. The fact is, Bible prophecy is especially relevant when we're enduring trials like these. You know why? Because as we already discussed, trials can drive us out of our mind and into our heart. And when we're living in our heart, when we're responding to a trial with pure emotion, like anxiety, grief, discouragement, knowledge of prophecy is one of the best ways to get us back into our head and help it.
But not if, and I mean not if, when you have a religion, do not know Bible prophecies. They would take the truth of a Bible prophecy that has nothing to do with the religion, nothing to do with the anointed Jehovah's Witnesses, and apply it to themselves. So Bible prophecy for this religion sucks. It stinks. It's not true. I even remember this when I was going through the book of Revelation, different books. Their interpretation of book of Revelation, it was, I put it this way, it was hard for me to even understand these books. But reading the Bible, the book of Revelation, it was almost easier to understand than the books of the interpretation of understanding the book of Revelation. And they would call me crazy. The stinking scum of the watchtower have the nerve. They know about Bible prophecies.
Stay sound in mind as we keep an expectation of Jehovah's Day. Here's an example of how that actually worked during a time of intense persecution. In Nazi Germany, as you know, thousands of our brothers and sisters were sent to concentration camps. Hitler's goal was to create a new world power, an Aryan master race, and to eliminate anyone who stood in his way. Now, Hitler and this man, SS Chief Heinrich Himmler, hated Jehovah's Witnesses. In 1937...
First of all, that was a lie. Because Judge Rutherford agreed to Hitler and some of his thinking. So actually Hitler did not hate Jehovah's Witnesses. He only started hating them because they didn't say, "Hi Hitler! Hi Hitler!" And that's the reason why at the beginning of the Jehovah's Witnesses downfall in Russia. And there's a couple other few things. Judge Rutherford made it known that told the Jehovah's Witnesses, stay firm and strong. Not a single bullet will harm you. Well, when the Jehovah's Witnesses told the Hitler people that Jehovah was going to be protecting them, so of course some of them were shot because they was testing their bullets to see if their God Jehovah would protect them. Because this information came from out of the mouth of the chosen dumbass Judge Rutherford. And that was a pure history fact that witnesses never was been told by people like this, giving talks like this. Let's continue.
Himmler said to a group of our sisters, "We will cut you down to size. We will hold out longer than you." In 1939, he shouted to our brothers, "We'll show you who will endure longer, you or we." Our brothers and sisters face intense persecution, and it weighed.
Intense persecution. What about the Jews? What about the Jews who was being put into big rooms and they throw a switch, knocking them unconscious, some kind of poison? Millions of Jews died. I think it was 6 million Jews died in that concentration camp. And they called that persecution what Jehovah's Witnesses went through. It was nothing. They didn't even have 100,000 Jehovah's Witnesses in there. I don't think they had even 50,000 Jehovah's Witnesses in there. 6 million Jews, mothers, fathers, children. That was persecution. Not what these ignorants, what they call persecution. Friggin' idiot watchtower.
On their hearts, as you can imagine. But do you know what helped our brothers stay in their heads so that they could face up to persecution with confidence? For many, it was knowledge of Bible prophecy. In what way? Well, Daniel chapter 2 and Revelation chapter 17 foretold that the Anglo-American world...
And truthfully, what, this garbage? It was a stinking guessing game when they put these stupid talks together and tried to apply it to themselves to make it look like that the witnesses knew that Germans was going to lose the war. To make Jehovah's Witnesses think in the future that God Jehovah gave these brothers and sisters the knowledge that to endure a little bit because it is going to be, you're going to be set free. bunch of them were set free. But what about the 6 million Jews that was gassed to death? And you wonder why I hate this friggin' religion.
Power would be the last one before God's kingdom intervenes, and that world power was already in place. And because of that, our brothers knew that there would be no Aryan master race. There would be no new world power. Either God's kingdom would intervene right then and there, or the Anglo-American world power would continue. Either way, Hitler would fail.
Wow, that'd be like heads and tails. You flip the coin. Armageddon starts, flip it again, lands, Jehovah's Witnesses told a lie. See the point, people? This guy has been lying through his whole stinking talk.
They would be delivered. Our brothers knew that. Not because of a hunch, not because of a hope. It was because of their knowledge of Bible prophecy.
Jehovah's Witnesses don't even have a knowledge of the Bible. If they had the knowledge of the Bible, they wouldn't be in this false religion. They would be in this stinking sorry count cult. Book of Isaiah, Book of Ezekiel, and a couple others woke me up and made me realize the Jews are still God's chosen people. That is in the Bible. And that's just only one fraction that woke me up by using the Bible. Bible prophecies? Then why is this religion still alive when the Bible prophecy says it will be destroyed? So if all Jehovah's Witnesses knew Bible prophecies, they would have already got out of this false religion. It would have been already be destroyed. But in the book of Revelation, Watchtower will be destroyed. And that's a guarantee. That's a Bible prophecy.
And they were right. After the collapse of the Nazi regime, Himmler, this man who said he would cut Jehovah's people down to size, he was running for his life. And while he was running, he encountered one of our brothers.
Oh, listen to this lie. Listen to this lie. I mean, show me this on record. Show me facts and proof, evidence, what you're going to hear next.
A former prisoner that he recognized, Brother Lutke, thoroughly defeated. Himmler asked Brother Lutke, "Well, Bible student, what happens now?" Brother Lutke gave Himmler a thorough witness. And he explained to him that Jehovah's Witnesses knew all along that the Nazi regime would collapse and that they would be delivered. Himmler, this man who formerly had so much to say against Jehovah's people, was finally speechless. He just walked away. And shortly thereafter, he killed himself. And the point is this. Is knowledge of Bible prophecy irrelevant?
Yes. Bible knowledge is irrelevant when it opens your eyes to show you that the God you serve is a lie. Christ is not Michael the Archangel. The governing body can't be trusted. They are the evil slave that Christ warned us about, that would beat their fellow members, beat their families, force them to worship them, force them to give all their money to. Yeah, we learn a lot by using the Bible knowledge.
When we're facing a trial that troubles our heart, no, knowledge of prophecy is the tool that can help us get back into our head, to infuse us with the confidence that we need to endure our trials. If we're convinced that all prophecies about the end have been fulfilled, except for the end itself, then we'll also be convinced that Jehovah's day must be near. With that,
but there's only one teensy-weensy problem, and also it's a humongous one. There is no God Jehovah, so he doesn't have a time schedule for Jehovah's Witnesses. So that means you people, if you was the only people on this earth waiting for your God Jehovah to give you your paradise, it will not never happen. Because your God never was alive in the first place. Look up in the Catholic's website under the name Jehovah and read it for yourself. Your governing body told you and told you and told you the name Jehovah is not God's name. And you still don't believe them. The Catholic website said we invented the name Jehovah. And they still amazed Jehovah's Witnesses is using this false name for religion. Unbelievable. Why would the Catholics want to be part of something to make Jehovah's Witnesses to look good? They wouldn't. And they call us fools, ignorant apostates for leaving the only true, what they call religion. Hitler was out to kill anyone was against them. Jehovah's Witnesses was not even a threat till Judge Rockford pushed Jehovah's Witnesses to do things that put themselves to be persecuted. The Jewish people was persecuted to death more than any Jehovah's Witness that was over there. There was more Jehovah's Witnesses was able to walk away. That's what I said. All they had to do is walk away and denounce the religion. They would have been set free, in which that would have been a good thing. But they would not offer that to the Jewish people to walk away from being a Jew. How can you walk away from not being a Jew when you're born from a Jewish parents, you speak Hebrew and German, and you're still Hebrew? But they was ones was punished to death for being a Jew. Leave your comments on that one, please. Who had the greatest persecution? The Jewish people or these fake Jehovah's Witnesses? Y'all have a nice day. And we'll see if we have part 3. Bye-bye.